This is your captain speaking. As you can tell in the cabin, we're hitting some shaky times, and it's about to get worse. So please take a moment, make sure you are buckled, and the loved ones around you are buckled, because we're about to hit turbulent truth. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, every single gender.
All sizes, all ages.
Absolutely.
All identifications.
I'm Gary Chapman.
And I am Sky Kutcher.
He's my little animal.
I am.
Yep. So, if it looks a little different, it's because...
Just a scotch, a little.
It's a lot. So, our days in David's garage came sadly to an end.
Yes.
And, we hope that... May he rest in peace. No, David's great. The garage is great.
He's fully alive.
He's totally breathing.
We promise.
He's completely breathing.
Oh my God.
And the garage is fabulous, and we enjoyed our time there.
So
but it was
blessed.
time to expand a bit.
Yeah.
And this is a little more expansive.
It is much more expansive.
So,
yes.
And we may keep moving. It's just kind of fun.
We could. You got a house you want us to film it?
We will come to you.
If you're in the Nashville area,
we'll bring it
we
to
will
you.
come to you. Absolutely.
Or if you're in Wyoming and you have a private jet, we'll come there. We don't care.
That's right. We'll fly anywhere you fly us.
Yes. Now, there's some housing available these days, unless you're in Martha's Vineyard.
None. Well,
Zip.
we would be all right.
Because we're white?
I didn't say that.
You did.
Well, but we'd be all right.
Everybody else did.
Let's just call it what it
We
really
would
is.
not be all right because we're poor. We ain't rich enough.
Oh, that's for sure.
No.
We're not got that there refinement going on.
Martha won't even let me. She won't even let me pick the grapes in the vineyard, much less drink the wine from the vineyard.
Wine and me don't get along anyways.
Yeah, well.
Not really.
Have you ever been to Martha's Vineyard?
Are you kidding me? There's a height requirement.
I'm sorry. You can't tell because he's sitting down.
Well, I'm the same height either way.
He's short of stature.
It doesn't matter.
That's true.
5 foot cubed is my goal.
That's the plan.
5 foot
and
cubed.
he's on his way.
Yeah, well.
So I have never been to Martha's Vineyard.
Neither have I.
I have not.
Ever.
I've been to...
Do you know anyone that has?
I have been to Cape Cod where they sent the migrants after they got tired of them.
Where the National Guard.
Actually, the National Guard took them.
All 4 of them.
Yeah.
In Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah. I've been to Cape Cod, which is lovely, by the way. I love Cape Cod. It's very nice. Yeah. I've been to Provincetown.
Really?
Which is, they cater to the, how do I say this, gay community. They do. It's almost exclusively. And I went shopping there with 4 friends because they thought it would be fun. So I'm walking down the street with a guy.
Yeah.
And everybody else is walking down the street with a guy.
Did you hold his hands and start skipping?
Quite frankly, what we did, because it was too funny, we actually stopped. We were passing by this little store, and I was like, hold it. I went in, I bought a green and pink, about 6 foot long feathered boa. And we each wrapped one of those around us and just kept walking. And it was...
And they probably enjoyed it, laughed, had fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they were gay. They're gay. They're gleeful. Joyful, in fact.
Look it up in the dictionary.
That's what it means.
Well, pre-1990.
Whatever. All right, so there is, as usual, so much to talk about.
You think?
And what we'll do is probably bounce around, which will be out of character for us because we're generally...
We're so spot on. And
so on point.
Very.
Do we need to say anything else about our space? No? It's beautiful.
No, thank you for we're going to remain nameless, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're at a non-disclosed location that the CIA and the FBI cannot raid.
That's true. They can't. They don't even know where it is.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, we're above a garage. We're moving up.
That's right. I didn't even think of that. Loving it.
Oh, that's very funny. Okay. So, let's move over to the news.
I was hoping you would say that because there's so much going on. It'd be great just to hit some key points.
You got to just get focused.
Right.
Okay, we were talking about the Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
Governor DeSantis,
we all know this,
Florida.
That's crazy.
Future president someday.
Maybe.
Well, someday, no question. Yeah. So he sent a plane load of immigrants.
50.
to Martha's Vineyard. A gesture.
Yeah.
To spread the love, because
think.
they bring a lot of good to our country. Don't we all know that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think most of them, all of them, in fact.
And you want to talk about a good thing for them? A chartered flight
Are you kidding?
to Martha. I've been
I would get on that plane.
all day long.
Yes.
I wouldn't care if I got to stay very long.
And if
I got to go.
And if I knew they were going to feed me Fruit Loops when I got there, do you know that's what they fed them?
I know.
Welcome to America. Let us give you the finest cuisine we have available for our new friends, Fruit Loops.
Actually, I think happened is the privileged white people looked around and went, what do we feed them?
Yeah, what do we give them?
What do they eat?
What do they eat?
We
Yes.
don't have a Mexican place on the island.
No.
Do they even like seafood?
Who knows?
Let's just give them Fruit Loops.
Yeah, that's
everyone.
universal.
It's the universal love language of food.
So what he's doing now, he has sent another plane load of illegal migrants.
Where did he send them this time?
They are currently illegal to Georgetown, which is the nearest destination that makes any sense is Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
Which, as he was talking about earlier, because it was one of my sales territories,
Mm-hmm.
is a very happy beach.
It is.
Very happy beach.
And that is Joe Biden's getaway. That's where he goes. When he's not working, which is pretty much all the time, when he's not working, he goes there.
And dropping bikes on the beach.
That's where he dropped the bike.
I know.
It's
right on the beach. Yeah, right off the beach.
So that's going to be another thing that probably by the time this
It's going to drive
airs,
people nuts.
it will have already been resolved. They will have fed those people all the Fruit Loops they can eat and send them off to some other place further away from the beach.
I'm really hoping they switch it up and go to Fruity Pebbles.
Well, they should.
Just,
I wonder if it's the same 50.
Let's show-
That'd be funny. Just do a tour.
Would that be awesome? The migrant tour, the illegal tour,
Right.
2022.
They form a band. Turns out they can play Zamaria.
You cannot make this stuff up.
We just did.
You can't. This is real life. This
It
is the
is.
life we live. At 51 years old, I go, I never thunk for a moment.
No.
Ever.
No.
I thought, oh my God. And some of the conversations I'm having with friends that are Mexican, right? So I have a good buddy. Oh my gosh. It's just hysterical, some of the conversations. Because they're like, can I get on the flight? We want to go pick some grapes. I want to have some fresh wine.
Yeah.
I want to have some good aged wine and see how the other half lives.
Well, it is interesting
So-
because the Martha's Vineyard folks said that there was no room in the inn.
Oh, no
Essentially.
room. No room.
Essentially, no room. Ring a bell?
Yeah.
So, as it turns out, it's full in the summertime.
Oh.
Guess what? It's after Labor Day. There ain't nobody home. There's 100,000 rooms. 100,000 separate bedrooms are currently available. And Obama didn't open his
I was
house.
going to say, just in Obama's house alone with
He's got 10.
8,000 square feet.
He's got 10 bedrooms.
You think they need bedrooms? They don't need bedrooms. Are you kidding me? Have you ever been on vacation with two families?
Yeah.
Who
they're
gets
fine.
a bedroom?
They're fine.
The parents do.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Yeah.
Anyway.
So 2 times 10 is 20 for people that are doing Common Core math. So the bedrooms would sleep 20, and then the kids are on the floor.
How did you get to that story?
I show my work?
Show your work.
I'm sorry, I can't. I have to kill you if I show my work.
So that's done. It's ridiculous. While we're on Joe, sorry, that's not the way I meant that to
I was
come
going to
out
say,
at all.
are we taking a shower with him
Maybe
now?
no. Not that he would turn it down.
Well, we're the wrong age.
True. I'm way too old.
Yeah. And
But
gender, maybe.
Probably, who knows? I don't have a clue. But he did an interview with 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? Pelham,
No.
some CBS guy.
I try to ignore him
Yeah.
as much as
Scott. I think his name is Scott.
Oh,
Pelley.
please don't say that.
His name is Scott.
Why
It
does
is.
everyone has to be Scott? I'm changing my name.
You should.
I know. I'm doing it.
So Scott showed up with a large duffel bag full of softballs and started lobbing them at Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Every single thing that he mentioned, it was related to a very important thing: the laptop, the energy crisis, the crazy inflation. All of it was there, and Joe did his best, whatever that is, to answer kind of the question.
Ish.
But there were 1,000 follow-ups waiting, and none of them got asked except for the inflation thing. He did press him on the fact that Joe said that it was month to month. It was zero, right?
Okay.
It's still the highest it's been in 40 years, but month to month, it's pretty much the same. That doesn't help.
They're totally using Common Core math. They have to be.
That's
but
what's
they're not
making
showing their work at all.
No, they're not.
No.
That would involve transparency.
Or actually working.
Yeah, that too. But there were a ton of things in that. He basically, he went off the reservation, with all due respect to Native Americans, and said that if China attacked Taiwan, that we would defend them. Okay, our stance forever has been, we'll let you know, basically, because once you say that, it can incite and encourage that to actually happen.
That's bad foreign policy.
Way bad. And the people who are actually running the White House, probably Susan Rice. It's actually Obama via Susan Rice.
Yeah.
But either way, whoever's actually pulling the strings on Joe's arms, they quickly said, no, we're not.
They rolled it back quick.
Of course they did.
Oh, yeah. They roll everything he says back.
They could once this thing comes down correctly, all those people can get a job at Walmart because they're so good at rolling back. Huh? That was just laying there.
Wow.
The prices,
and
yes, rolling back.
We also have dad jokes.
Yeah,
we do.
We
have them. Yeah.
I can't think of one. One of the other things he said was the COVID pandemic is over.
Oh, it is.
He said it's over.
Okay, finally. They finally admit it.
Goodness, I can breathe again.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Can I take off my mask?
I'm getting rid of all of them tonight.
I think we should have a mask burning.
Burning, yeah, yes. Absolutely. Actually, we should.
We should.
We should.
Because it's over.
Yes.
Let's do it.
We're going to have a mask burning. Weenies and all.
A mask burning.
A mask burning.
But his Surgeon General, U.S. Surgeon General, wait for it, Vivek Murthy. Have mercy, please.
Have mercy.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Have mercy on me.
He walked that back. He rolled that back, and he says that the COVID pandemic is actually not over.
No, it can't be.
It's not over. It came back.
Can't be.
It's gone Sunday.
It's miraculous.
It's back.
It's back now. Yeah.
It's back now.
Has to be.
Well,
it's about control.
You know, it's all so stinking weird. While we're talking about the vax, go ahead.
I got to say this. Have you
I
noticed?
interrupted you.
No, you're fine.
You people know that we still have this.
It's all right.
Because we
I
talk
didn't hit it
over each other.
Yeah.
I'm hitting it for myself. That's what kind of guy I am. I'm a giver. I'm a giver.
Oh, you are a giver.
I'm a giver.
You are a
I'll
giver.
give it to you.
Oh, you will.
And
there it is.
Okay,
it's time to shut up.
It's not the baby, but we'll get the baby back. Baby's napping.
What the heck was that?
I don't know, but the babies must be napping.
Okay, so we updated the iPhones. Just to let you know, some things have changed. Just let you know.
Yeah.
That was definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said.
You had something you were going to say.
Yeah. You were talking about the vax and all that. Have you noticed the amount of the latest one's the wolf's going through and he's got a sheep thing over him and it's a commercial and he's wandering through and they're like, oh, the flu, and they're making it all ominous, like, oh, people die from it and blah, blah, blah. But don't worry about me. I'm nothing to be concerned about. And he walks into this hospital. Here stands a nurse and she's standing in front of the new vaccines for the flu. The new ones.
Right.
Not the existing shots you get to help, your immune system, but new vaccines for the flu.
I wonder if if they take care of COVID as well.
I'm just wondering. I'm wondering if they are highly tested or they're going to use us as guinea pigs on those too.
Because we're so in debt, that would be a good economical move to put the COVID vaccine in with the flu shot and just give it all to you at once. Think of the money we could save.
Pandemic's it's not over.
Yeah.
He knows something.
Yeah.
Inside track.
Who knows?
Conspiracy warning, conspiracy warning. Whoop, whoop. Danger.
Yeah, the whole vax thing, I like to laugh about it because otherwise I
will get mad. Yeah.
No, I don't get mad anymore. I start crying, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I am so stinking sick of hearing about the 19-year-old athlete that died in his sleep. It's all cardiovascular related. And then I see these videos of all the funeral directors that are now coming out and unifying and saying, look what we are finding in bodies.
Pulling out of these kids.
It's ridiculous. These blood clots that are this long It's
And they almost look prickly. They're like all just,
Yep.
oh my gosh.
And it's never under a microscope. You're like, what? That
the heck
was
is
somebody's
that?
blood?
Yeah.
And it's all coming out, folks. I'm sorry. It is. Here's a quick update. Drag queen Valencia Prime. I didn't really follow her, so I don't know.
We were tight.
But apparently she was
Yeah,
she was a
good
big deal
friends. Yeah.
in that world. She dropped dead on stage.
Really?
One of her things was she was very, very, very pro-vax.
Oh, she was.
Her death was due to cardiovascular issues. Okay. When
Are we going to wake up?
When do we wake up? My gosh, as a society, I know there's a bunch of us that have. I know it. But dang it, there's a bunch of people that haven't. And some of those people are getting another vax.
Oh, I know. Boosters, more boosters. It's like,
man.
here's the thing. We've been primed for so long. I empathize with the ones that aren't waking up, but I don't understand it, if that makes sense. I don't understand it, but I can empathize because for years, what were we taught? Trust the doctors.
Right.
You know, you go to a doctor, it's a family relationship with a doctor. You got to trust them, and you're supposed to trust the authorities. You're supposed to trust people in power. And we did. And now here we are going, can it really be so evil that they're using all of this, quote unquote, serving us to just amass fortunes and more power and influence and, quite frankly, do evil crap?
Are you asking, can it be?
No, I'm saying everyone, I think people that are in denial are saying that to themselves. And we're here to tell you, yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, heartbreakingly, yes.
As it turns
It
out,
is.
evil has no bounds.
It doesn't. It even takes good people and warps them with fear and other things to get them to this point of just agreeing and just going, yep, we're in line step. We're going to do what we're told. Da, da, da. I have so many friends in the medical business that have left, but I've got a few that have stayed, and I don't get it. And the conversations are never great, and they seem to like seek me out to have them. I think one follows this, so he likes to like come at me.
Right.
At the end of the day, they drank the Kool-Aid and they go, no, we have a Hippocratic oath and we've been told by our superiors that this is the way to go, and you're killing people because you're not letting it go there. Okay, well, what about the treatment protocol? How many did it kill? And how many is it continuing to kill?
Suddenly, ivermectin works
It saved my life.
after completely
Well, God saved my
berating
life.
all of us for being idiots
Oh, yeah.
and taking horse medicine to fight COVID. And as it turns out, it works fine.
It works amazing.
Thank you. How old are you?
Right? We don't have enough time for that.
No, we don't have time to count my age.
You put us two together, we're like, that's 3 episodes.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know what to do about that whole thing. I've been as honest as I can.
just pray.
You do it.
All we can do is pray for the scales
it.
to fall off, for truth to continue to come out. Just pray, 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 and not to be like, see, I told you. We can't be that way. It's got to be out of empathy and true love for our fellow Americans. I mean, guys, at the end of the day, we're Americans. I don't give a crap if you're right or left. I don't care. I don't care if you're pursuing, this personal truth that's taking you on this weird journey. To me, you're just working on your testimony. What I care about is truth, finding it. When we get it, we got to talk about it. And that brings me to a point. So I'm sorry. I will get the name and I'll read the exact thing. I didn't have time before this, but someone responded to our thing last week about the Pell Grants.
Oh, yeah.
A nice young lady, very nice on Rumble, came on. Thank you very much for that. Obviously a fan of yours. I would love to have a fan or two if you guys feel like it. I'm just saying. But came on and said, saw you back then, da, 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 and she corrected us. She said, Pell Grants are pretty highly regulated and people are denied on a regular basis because of the lack of ability to pay it back. So it is on a regular basis. But if you read between the lines, it also sounded like she was saying, but that was just at the college I was at.
Right.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. And if you're watching again, we hope you are. Hope you're back every week. Leave another one. That was fantastic. Thank you for emailing. We'll definitely read off your name if you like. If you don't want to have your names read off, please tell us. And we just won't. We'll keep it anonymous. It's not a big deal. But we love this interaction. It's starting to happen more and more.
Yeah.
Please keep it coming.
But
Please.
if I were you, I wouldn't want my name read out loud.
I wouldn't either.
I hesitate to say mine. But
and that's why I didn't bring it in. I didn't print it out because I would be afraid I would slip and say
You would.
who she was.
You would.
So I did.
You would, totally.
So, but thank you for that. Thank you for that information. We were corrected. We stand corrected. but we still know that it's a scheme.
No, you were corrected. You stand corrected. I didn't say it. I didn't have anything to do with that. When you said it, something in me went, nah, I don't think
Shut up. Whatever.
Okay, here's some good news.
Yes.
I don't think you saw this. This is really fun.
What?
Hashtag Trudeau must go.
Yes.
It's trending on Twitter. There was 1.81 million interactions.
What?
Including Trudeau's brother, as Canadians expressed disapproval over the mandates, over the draconian stupidity.
Even his brother.
His brother. Yes. Okay, that's
Can we get an interview with him?
Now think about this. That was on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
And you know good and well they did everything they could to throttle that thing back. It was probably 10 times that. I'm serious.
You're probably right.
And it's just so fun. It's just
you know
so
firsthand
much fun.
how much you get throttled on Facebook and stuff. I mean, you know firsthand how it works.
It's incredible.
It is really pretty amazing.
I can put up, well, we've told this story, and it sounds self-serving, but the reality is I can get a lot of interactions if I put up a picture of Eva Rose's new puppy.
Oh my gosh,
Come
this
on.
thing. Are we going to do it?
No.
Come on.
I have to. Yeah, it's there now.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's Zeke, and he's amazing. And it's just, especially, honestly, because it's not just because she's a special needs, beautiful little girl. Just a beautiful little girl would be good enough.
Yeah,
but trust me,
she's an amazing kid.
This is some whipped cream on the.
Oh, right.
And it's just amazing. It is the most beautiful, sweet thing to just watch. I cannot. When I'm out of the house, I can't wait to get back because I love to watch them.
Their interaction.
Oh, good grief! It's hilarious.
So I know we need to wrap things up. Can I say one thing?
You can.
As a public service announcement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've actually got about 4 minutes.
Do we really? Wow.
Yeah.
We're doing good today.
It's not bad.
Less rabbit holes.
Yeah.
You know? But one of the things I want to talk about is as we approach the vax world, and what I mean by that is we're going into flu season, right? They're already worn in all this stuff, cold season, everything.
I've never had a flu shot.
I had it one time. I was sicker than I've ever been in my life, and I've never gotten another.
I've never had a flu shot.
Never got another one.
I never get the flu.
Yeah.
Could it be that
you know
you
what?
just try to stay healthy? And
I'll say what you do really well with what goes in your coffee and what you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, I'm learning from him. But anyways, yeah, it's all about more what you're putting in your body, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, how you're taking care, sleeping, do you sleep enough, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Who you're around, being a little cautious, but don't be stupid, right? If I go on a plane and I'm sick, I'm not wearing a mask for other people. I'm not wearing it for me. I'm wearing it for them if I have to fly.
Sure.
Fine.
That's kindness.
But yeah, but that's a code to me, right? No matter what, it's probably going to get through. And I'm always got the hand. Anyways, just use common sense, guys. Let's not let them take us down this road again and fear. Talk to your friends, talk to your family. They're going to start pushing. You watch. The narratives are already starting, and they're going to push the crap out of new vaccines that are going to be for flu and even cold.
Yeah.
Everything they can find because it's big pharma.
And hemorrhagic fever. They're going to throw that in there too, I think. Who knows?
You never know.
No.
Never know.
So along the vaccine lines, very quickly, I don't know if you saw it or not, there was actually a for real government official testifying at a for real Senate hearing. I've only seen it one time, but it's real. He absolutely says that the vaccine definitely was man-made and definitely came out of a lab.
Not the vaccine, you mean the actual virus?
The actual virus.
Okay,
Sorry, I
right.
misspoke.
That's okay. Just want to clarify.
If not in Wuhan, here. Think about it.
There's going to be hell to pay if that.
I'm telling you, it's all coming out. It's all going to come out, and
they all got to go.
when it does,
They all got to go.
and we're going to be wrong about some of it. We're going to be way right about some of it. But when it happens, just continue to rest assured that God is in control.
He is.
Don't freak out.
No.
If you do that,
They win.
the enemy wins.
They win.
Fear and lies is all they have.
That's it.
That's it.
That is all they have.
That's it. They just keep reworking it. They keep repackaging that crap. Don't open that package. Don't do it. Put your faith in God and walk forward joyfully. Be as gay as me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No, just be joyful. Walk in the peace and the joy that only comes from God and just move on. What's about to happen is so incredible. I know it looks like what's about to happen is
Well,
so
it feels
terrible.
ominous. It feels ominous, but it's not. It's a lie. It's a lie. Sometimes you have to go through that to come out the other side. You have to. And on the other side, it's already done. It's already won. It's there. It's waiting.
What the enemy intended for harm. God does it every single time. He turns it. He turns it. He makes it something good for you. He does it. And yeah, in the process, it sucks.
It does.
It does.
It's horrible.
But it sucks a whole lot more if you let yourself get lost in the fear. If you don't, it kind of doesn't suck. Not really. Because you know something. You know what it feels like to know something that not everybody else knows?
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
Why don't you just enjoy that feeling?
Yeah.
But then tell some people.
Yeah.
Because that's how it should
Tell the
work.
people you love.
All right, I do
Absolutely.
have a song
What do you
that
got?
I'd like to share.
Is it good?
It's a song that I'm going to share.
Is it the death metal that you used to do?
I used to do a lot of death metal, but then God found me. No,
I would love to see you in a long wig and death. I would pay to see
I'll
that.
see if I can create an image of that that'll make you happy.
Oh, it made me very happy.
Until then, we'll be back next week to have more of this completely insightful conversation. And until then, I will still be Gary Chapman.
And I'm still Scott Kutcher.
And this is Turbulent Truth.
Indeed.
While the storm clouds gather all around you and me, let us pledge allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we lift our voices in a heartfelt prayer. Sing with me. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. Our sweet